Greetings there to you in Athens, Greece. A pleasant evening, Mrs. Doe. Kamusta po? Are you doing great?
Good po, thank you so much.
Great, that's so good to hear from you. Now, before anything else, I would like to take this chance to send my deepest gratitude for sparing me a short time of you to speak with me today and for letting me conduct this interview for this global migration survey. Now, before we officially start our interview session for this fantastic evening, let me formally introduce myself as an interviewer. I am Crystal Lihani Marastil, a student from Cebu Technological University or CTU here in the Now campus. As for our viewers, Miss Geraldine is a closest friend of my aunt and she is like our family as well. Now I would like to request Mrs. Doe, can you please introduce yourself to them?
Hello everyone, I'm Geraldine Doe here in Athens, Greece.
Thank you for that. So at this juncture, please make yourself comfortable all throughout our interview session. No pressure at all because your responses will be highly acknowledged and appreciated. So let's start. Firstly, how long have you stayed abroad po?
Currently po, I just celebrate my 17th year here in Athens, Greece last December 8 po, 2022. So, I am here 17 years here in Greece.
Okay, that's so good to hear po. So far, kumusta naman po ang stay nyo dyan sa Athens, Greece?
Our situation right now here in Athens, just because of the pandemic that we have experienced, it's a little bit difficult. But thank God that until now we are still surviving and we are trying our best to overcome all the trials that we encountered here in abroad. It's not easy to be here, but because we are here to help also our loved ones, our family back home. So even though we are struggling with our situation right now, we are trying our best to cope up with this new normal in our life.
Mabuti naman po kung ganon. So, ngayon po, what is your purpose po for staying there abroad?
Yes, firstly, my purpose, when I was 19 years old, I arrived here in Greece. So, my goal is to help my family and to save for my future and the future of my family as well. At the same time, to build my own business and for my family business. So many things that I was thinking when I was 19 years old when I came here in Greece. But for now, I have my own family. I have my 2 kids with me. So I'm thinking also for their future, not only my future or for myself, but for sure for my children.
Nakaka-inspired naman pong marinig yan. So, sa ngayon po, nasasabik akong itanong tong tanong na to. Now, what are your most unforgettable experiences there abroad? Are those experiences good or bad for you po?
There are many kinds of experiences here in abroad. Mostly are bad when I was new here in Greece, and it's not easy to have the conversation with different dialect. Like their dialect is Greek. Their language is Greek.
Yes,
so, and I prefer Ilocano kasi Ilocano po ako. And also, it's difficult for me to understand their language, the language barrier. That's the way they called it.
Yes,
yeah. At the same time, it's difficult with the employer because you need to follow their instructions and many more. And And now the new generation are really lucky because you have social media, cell phones, laptops, and internet, right?
Yes,
So
true.
before it was really very difficult. We can't see, we cannot talk to our loved ones, and the how you call that when you miss your family?
Homesick po.
Homesick, exactly.
Yes,
Yan,
po.
homesick, yan. So, before, I was crying, of course. I miss my mom, my siblings, my parents, of course, my
Okay.
relatives, and I miss them so much, yeah. So, it's really difficult that time.
Madami po talagang adjustment. So, how would you compare the Philippines po with the countries you've already stayed in terms of population, job opportunities, social equality like in education, and delivery of basic services katulad na lang sa healthcares at transportasyon po? Paano nyo po may halin tulad?
To compare Philippines and Greece, there's a lot of differences. And also, yung education po, dito is libre din. But back then, 17 years ago, I think we need to pay a lot of things before, in my generation, when I was high school.
Yes.
It's really difficult. But now, I think it's better and about the education in our country, di ba? And here is free as long as you bring your children in the public school. And also transportation, I think in Philippines are more expensive because here in Greece we have bus card every month po. And at the same time, the job opportunities, I think if you are college graduate in the Philippines at present, you can find easy and more opportunities in the Philippines.
True, yes po.
But here in Greece, yes po. But here in Greece, we are DH or domestic helper. In Greece, it's a little bit difficult for us to find like what we have graduated, what we have studied or learned. And at the same time, here in Greece, their priorities are Greeks. So it's a bit difficult for us. From Philippines to Greece, mostly we are helpers in the house. We are housekeepers, babysitters, caregivers to all people like that.
So, in the very first place po, do you want or have you enjoyed your stay there abroad? Why or why not po?
For me, yes, I want. I really want here in Greece because in my experience when I was young, I was living in a urban place. So it's very far from the city. So I was dreaming to come here in abroad and find a better future for my family and better income. At the same time, now with my family here, with my kids, I'm enjoying the life here in Greece, but I prefer also to stay in Philippines.
Yes. So, talaga sa
We need to
Pilipinas.
love our own country. Yeah, we need to love our own country,
Yes.
right?
So, I think that would be all po. That would end the questions. So, to end this interview session, once again, thank you so much, Mrs. Doe, for imparting your experiences as well as your knowledge and for lending me your precious time. Despite of the conflicts because of the time differences, fortunately, we're able to finish this interview successfully. This would not be possible without your help po. So, thank you so much, Mrs. Doe.
Thank you so much for choosing me. See ya.
I guess that would be all. Bye po. Have a great day ahead.
Bye. Good night.
Good night po.